Welcome back, this is Jack, and I'm still in this basement. I don't have that, no, actually, last time we were playing, I had gotten a full thing of oil, so I actually do have plenty of light, the potential of light. But the question becomes, do I want to, considering the fact that there is something oogity-boogity out there? So in reality, no, I don't want to have light, but my sanity dictates that I do it. Is this the thing where people wear rose-colored glasses? You know, like everything just turns red. We're gonna pretend that's what it is. You know what? That's how I feel. I'm gonna throw that bottle. Probably not a good idea because I'm just kind of standing here wasting fuel. So, full disclosure, I did look up roughly how long this game was, because you're wondering how long of a game it was. It's like a 1 hour game where you just get down to the basement and I'm completely lost half the time.
22nd of June, 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
Alright, so me turning out that light was more out of a weird bit of panic. Sanity is dangerously low, just ... for sanity. Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. What happens if I descend completely into madness? I feel like I'm just going in circles here. I probably am, because I'm guessing... Well, that's what happens. Just ... again. Dude, at this point, seeing a door just randomly open on its own is not that terrifying. It happens all the time. At least in this place, it seems to. Alright. And my cat is now attacking my arm. Why? I don't know. He does that. Alright. I have no idea where I'm actually going. I have no idea what I'm actually doing. I'm just kind of walking. Oh, how's my sanity? Is my sanity restored now? Okay, so I got my sanity back. So basically, if you lose your shit for a bit, you do what any smart person does, which is just lay on the floor for a minute. That helps me a lot. Usually I cry a little bit too. Okay, another one of those weird broken spots, but there's no air coming out of it this time. Alright, I think that's the way I came from. Alright, notes. Nope, that's not what I'm after. Diary? No. Mementos? No. Alright, well that was helpful. Alright, let's go back this way then. That random stepping noise always makes me pause for a second. Alright, my goal is still to get down there and kill Alexander. Is there something behind here? No. I'm feeling I should light at least one candle somewhere. Oh, hey, what are you?
25th of June,
There we go.
1839. I feel the need to continue this journal, even though it was intended for my journey to Africa. This must be something very important. I just know it. I've taken it upon myself to piece the orb back together, but it's been more difficult than one might think. The pieces are behaving strangely. They seem to change color, shape, and texture, but ever so slightly. Yesterday, I took careful measurements and notated any significant markings. Today, I confirmed my suspicions. They were changing. I was terrified and rushed off to see the finest geologist in London, Sir William Smith. I approached the subject with care, and we discussed how rocks change form. He told me about the nature of glass, how it eventually collapses on itself, like ice slowly melting over the course of centuries. Smith eased my mind a bit, but I can't escape the feeling that these shards have otherworldly properties.
Alright. My kitty cat's being a little shit right now. Alright. So that orb he's talking about probably has a hand in everything going on. Yeah, there's my kitty cat. Okay, too heavy to lift by hand. Okay, so I'm gonna shut this door. Something's clogging the pulley. Oh, that's stick up there. Can I get it? There, broke it. Now I should be able to turn it. The controls for this game is very interesting. Like, you could argue that it's just a victim of the time that it was created in, that it had to be the way it is. Or it could be just it has an interesting mechanics engine for its age. So Cellar Archives now. There's the old archives, now the Cellar Archives. They have a lot of archives. They have a lot of stuff to just stow away. He crashed to the surface of the dark Atlantic water to smile at the finish. About to go on a trip. Let's not stand in the water. Stand here in the dark for a minute. Slowly lose my mind. And then there's what's going on in the game. Okay. Is this a game of the floor is lava, except for it's actually water and there's something in the water? Alright. Yup. Something's coming after me. I'm just gonna run from it. And pray I run a little bit faster. I seem to be so far. Oh, in case you're wondering, yeah, this is scaring the hell out of me. Alright, so I now trap myself against the wall with whatever's in the water just sitting right there. Alright, so I can't move that gate. How's my sanity doing? Slight headache, alright. How's my oil doing? Almost gone. Well, we're about to see what happens. Hang on, I'm running right through the thing. It didn't get me, surprisingly. What's over here? I'm curious if it can only track me. No, it follows me even though I'm out of the water. But it can only... Well, it hasn't actually done anything to me yet. What did I just get? Increase my health. Which actually hasn't been an issue. I don't think I've taken any damage. Oh, okay, I've taken a little bit. switch. I like switches. Big heavy gate was, or the thing behind me gets me. And I think it moves at the same speed I do. But there's a second one to my left, and I'm about to run out of light. And I'm gonna die because I can't get up on that one thing right there. We're gonna jump right here. Alright. Apparently eats flesh too, by the way, because I just threw... Okay, so it actually will go after my health, not just my sanity. No. Except for it's bad to know, because that means I'm screwed! Ooh, boy, I need that right now. Yeah, like right now. I was about to run out. If I get in the dark, I'm screwed. One second. Can I get up on the platform? I've got a chance. Hang on. I'm kind of looking around because I don't know where I came in at. Because I can't see anything. Nope, that door's shut. And that's the way I came in. Now I'm wondering if I can open, if that's a chest I can open. All the hands. Oh, I see what I gotta do. Okay. I've been the devil. I told her what's gonna kill me now. Should be just out of the water enough that... There we go, now I got it. You have to actually spin the mouse to the correct direction. So once again, cool mechanic. Horrible in practice right now. Because I'm not used to it for part 1. Part 2, I'm trying not to panic. Hollow needle, and I'm out of fuel. Strong surgical needle. Okay. I am now completely in the dark. DOS is very bad. I'd like to find a torch somewhere I can just light it. So I do have nothing. I have one. I have one tinder. Can't even see where it's splashing. So the one clue. Oh, okay, hang on. Oh, it's with a simple lock. Okay, I know what I gotta do. Gotta wait until that thing goes away. Alright, last I saw it, it's straight in front of me. Actually, I have a bad idea. Oh, he knows where I'm at, too. Bunch. How's my sanity holding up? Slight headache? Alright. Do it. Got through. Okay. So I needed to pick the lock with the surgical needle, and I needed to move fast. Now I got a slight hit from that creature. I'm still doing good. Alright, I'm still in water on this side. There's some light that's already here, so my torch being out, or my lantern being out, it's not killing me. Sucks. not to panic. Because right now that's what the game is trying to do to me. It's trying to make me panic and do dumb things. I am trying my best to keep calm. Although, yes, I am actually terrified, not gonna lie. Okay, this is an interesting, more serene-like place than we've seen previously. Although it looks like there's a dead body just chilling right here. No, it's just no, this is perfectly normal. Alright, they need to fire whoever there's interior decorator. Just saying. Well, I'm not being chased by water monsters anymore, so I'll take that. Storage, okay. Step in the right-ish direction. Semi-hoping that the guy I'm supposed to be killing is just sitting there chilling. My other hope is that there's lantern oil down here. Thankfully, someone was nice enough to light some candles for me. Hopefully it was me. I am losing my sanity just chilling here. I can't even stay here because I can't... Like, I'm losing sanity just chilling here. Oh, actually my sanity's crystal clear. That's interesting. Alright. Thankfully the game has like an internal light system that... I'm gonna just say it's your night vision kicking in. It still says my sanity's crystal clear, but then again, I argue anybody who's really effing insane, would they actually know it? Alright, I'm not finding anything in here. All I found was that tinder box. Alright, let me head back out then. Yeah, I really wish I had my light, but... Am I losing sanity? No, I'm just fine. I don't know why it's warning me. I still think there's something going on with this right here. There's enough light here that I don't need to worry about it. So I'm not going to. So it's over here.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
Alright, so this might take me down to the basement. I doubt it's going to be that easy. Alright, cool. So I should be able to. I'm going to shut the doors. I don't know why, but I feel like shutting the doors is important. It's not working. Yep. Alright, I could light some of those candles, but it'd be pointless, as this area 1 seems kind of not necessary. There's a lot of light. Machine room. Alright, that's locked. So that's where I gotta go to probably fix it. Fix the elevator, and it's not working. Okay. I'm not going back into the sub-area. At least if I can avoid it. I'm going to study. There'll be a book on what the hell's going on. So far what we do know, what I have pieced together is your name is Charles, and you drank something to make yourself forget who you were for some reason, and assigned yourself the task of killing the man you have tied up in the basement, which is Alexander, who we have come to find out is a jerk. A tinderbox. Was that the only thing in there? Yeah, it was. All right. What are you? More tinderbox. Okay, I'm getting a lot of tinderboxes, but no oil, which that's okay. I was kind of getting spoiled to having the oil all the time. Alright, just checking to see if that would do another ghost thing. Because the last time I smashed one of those ghosts, boogity boogity stuff happened. How's my sanity doing? No, still crystal clear. Okay. Letter regarding the discovery of an orb. To my most trusted student and friend, Johann Weir. The most remarkable thing happened as I traveled through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I had been looking for the last 20-odd years. It is inexplicable as Helidromus is described in Hortus Conclusus. It was, I'm butchering these made-up words. It was, as it was told about, an underground Mithric temple crowned with unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill in my cupped hand, and the texture was smooth and jagged. Its color washed with, well, rich, contrast is enough to describe its nature. It was an entire impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Alistad, investigating one of the antiquated trials, when I finally found the caverns. Or trails, sorry, not trials. I went inside, and suddenly I would verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. As you can understand, that this is the most important discovery of my life, but it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight against these instincts and fetch the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me, and it bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, the guardian of the orb, was in relentless pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fetching a lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately, they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly, a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away from my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surrounding, the trees had turned charcoal. The black with leaves of cinder, the ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as a glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance. I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. The guardian had taken the orb from me, but until this day I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night, listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day. I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest in ongoing in a mythic orb. I realized I owe you the truth about my visit to Alistad. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. All right, so there are more than one. Is more than one orb. And they got crucifixes in here, which is interesting, all things considered. So there's more than one orb. Your character found one, and it broke. That character that you just read the note from found one, and a beast chased you. I don't like this. It's probably like a reoccurring theme with me. Chambers of the Human Skull. Yeah, so we found what was going on to those people. I got a feeling that thing's going to walk off that and attack me. Or I'm just going to look over and it's going to be gone at one point. Bird. There we go.
Let's see what you have to offer.
You don't know me, I don't like animals getting hurt.
What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw. But I can sense it. It's definitely there.
What's definitely there is a question. (1658), January 9th. Further disappointment. The antiquarian's latest findings yielding nothing. It is still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain, since no research has made in my particular interest. I must attempt to fill the void myself. Clearly, humans emanate more of the energy I seek. Okay, so basically, it looks like he's trying to figure out. Yep. Find like an energy source of like the human soul. The dog or whatever he was killing a moment ago, he was clearly trying to draw power from it, but he's like, but they're starting to realize humans would have more of a soul power, I guess. I don't know. Okay, it's still there. Scarily, it's still there. I'm shutting that door, and I'm gonna go ahead and waste the tinder on that, so I know that I've been here. Alright, so this area has collapsed. And I think that's my... Yeah, I'm starting to lose sanity just standing here. So I should probably get back towards the light. Well, that was nice of them. They gave me oil. I have a feeling that's the game telling me you're about to need this. Did that whole underground portion, almost the whole underground portion without it, so I'm pretty proud of myself on that. I've yet to actually find anything down here I want, so that's back hall. I'm going to explore here for a bit longer. Just to see if me now having oil will shed, sorry for the pun, light on anything. Okay, I'm not sorry. So that way is completely dead. I'm not going to waste my light on any more of that, so. And I don't want to go back in there. And we're pretty high up, so I don't have to... Well, we know what I'm going to have to do. See, is there anything I can throw without going back in that room? I'm going to have to go back in that room. Grab this chair. I'm just keeping that door shut. Okay, I actually have to step out on the ledge to get this. It's just a tinder box, but I can go this way. Note to self. There is something in the forest. Don't go fall down. Oh. I expected this to actually work out that way. Glad I didn't go back yet. I'm starting to see some... Oh, thank you. Sorry about that. Alright. If the elevator breaks down again, make sure to use the steam engine to build up pressure before channeling into the machinery. Adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. The meter should read up 8, down 8. Okay. I can handle that. But what are you? Flow cycle rod. Cool. That's if I can get into the room. I can't get into the room right now. There doesn't seem to be a key. Alright, so I am on the other side of that debris. Come on. There it goes. More tinder boxes, good. And I was hoping that would break it, but it didn't. Alright. So it looks like I gotta go out the window again. Let me shut this again. I don't like people coming up behind me. But I still didn't find a key. Oh, what are you? Hang on. When will it be my turn? Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries. From where I came, mankind has not even wasted a breath, yet I bow to you. I have done so much for you. I have gained nothing in return, Agrippa. I trusted you. It was I who, in all fairness, should have entered the gate. Cool. Oh, it just puts me back in there. What the hell was that? Can I do nothing to that? Alright, well, whatever. Alright. So I found a tool. Now I'm gonna be the dumb. Check what's over here real fast. Alright, so this is also a dead end. Okay. So. Let's see if I can do this. And this is the one I came out of. Cool. So I'm in a bit of a better situation. Still terrified. I now have roughly a full thing of oil. And I know how to fix the machine. I just have to get into the machine room, so I gotta go find the key. Alright. Like, the ambiance of this game does a good job keeping me terrified. Like, I'm doing, like, not to brag, but because of my time in the military, and probably because of my mental problems, it's probably going to be in the guest room is what I'm looking for. I have the ability to compartmentalize. I'm compartmentalizing the hell out of my panic right now. Let's not talk about it. Anyway, in all seriousness, let's see here. Slight headache, cuts and bruises. Okay. Oh.
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shade will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
He's not entirely wrong either. Alright. So I think the next area we gotta go is the guest room. Did I actually go down there? No, I came from there, that's right. I came from there, that's right. So, that's all the time I got in this one. I got some work to do around the apartment stuff, so. Thanks for watching. Please take care of yourself. Stay safe. Please like, subscribe, share all that good stuff down below. You find my social media stuff, my Twitch, my Twitter, my Patreon, my Facebook. Most importantly, take care of yourself. You don't actually have a sanity meter. This guy does. Take care of yourself, okay? You gotta. If you think you need counseling, go seek counseling. There's no shame in that. I am personally somebody who pushed themselves too hard for too long, and my brain snapped. It kind of took me about 4 years to even get functional again, semi-functional. So please don't let that happen to yourself. Take care of yourself. I'm not joking when I say that. Peace.